Hello everyone, Minky here with the next part of Let's Play Ocarina Time 3 Heart Run. Okay, so I've just gotten done editing a video for my glitch file adventure sort of thing that I'm doing. Well, glitch file LP I should say, which I've not released any of that yet. I don't know if I ever, I mean I will obviously release it eventually. But not right now because for one I'm already doing a Zelda Let's Play anyway. And also, yeah, that's just it. That's just it really for the most part. It's just I'm not. I'm gonna wait on it anyway. So you know, but I do want to mention as well that the spiritual stones, there is some oddities involving them. Particularly the Kakui's emerald, if you could believe that. And so, what I'm basically in this Let's Play. I'm going to be collecting the Zora's Sapphire before the Gorn's Ruby, because in this other adventure I'm collecting the Gorn's Ruby first, so in this one I'll collect the Zora's Sapphire first, just to show off, if you will, if that makes sense. And then and also, well, you'll see what else there is to show off in that LP. We go on the spiritual stones. I'm pretty much at the same spot, if you will, in that game as I am in this game, for the most part. Right now, in that one, as I speak right now, I've actually recorded and edited 4 parts already of the LP actually, but also, I've also done what is it? I've done the 2nd and 3rd dungeon. Yeah, I've already done those. So, just bear that in mind for... Well, not bear that in mind. There's not really to bear in mind in regards to that, but I figured that's something, you know, it's... Well, that's just how it is right now. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so this guy, Magic Beans, there's no reason not to, but there's no reason to get them. So I'm just going to get them now, get what I can now, but I'm not... Like I said, I'm not going to focus on it because this isn't a minimalist run, so it's fine if I pick them up. But I'm just not going to focus on them yet, if you will. So even though I can plant one now, I'm just not going to plant it yet because I want to kind of dedicate that more so to its own thing, if you will, its own video, if you will. Not its own video, like it's just that I prefer to buy all 10 first and then. Plant them all if I can get away with it, for the most part. Obviously, ASAP runs, you have to plant them anyway. At least, I don't know if you have to plant them, to be honest. I know you have to plant some of them, without glitches or whatever, because I know some of them, like, the one he's sat next to, you don't need to plant that one, because that one doesn't really give you anything, in terms of an ASAP run, so I don't know if that one would be really required at all. But for 101% ASAP run, yeah, you definitely need to plant all 10 as soon as you can, because it's 101%, you know, it's going for everything. But in this case, well, this is a free heart run, so I don't need to worry about that just yet. I will get round to it, but right now, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to buy them if they're there, you know, that's it. I'm just going to buy them if they're on my route and I can pick them up. If not, then it's just whatever. So, yeah, that's just that, innit? She's still saying go to Dongo's Cavern. even though I'm on my way to Zora's Domain now, or already here, you know? But obviously the text doesn't update until you actually do it, if you will, so yeah, that's something. Alright, I'm gonna try and not repeat stories I say as well between LPs, because like saying it the one time it's fine enough, you know, and plus it kind of takes it away from watching the other LPs, if you will. If that makes sense, like you'll see what I mean when you watch when I eventually release Ocarina of Time, the glitch file, the Swordless one, which You know what, I'll link in the description below. I don't know if I linked it before in this Let's Play, but I'll link it below. Because even though you can't access it now, or any of the videos now, it's going to be, having it, you know, in the future, you know, having it there in the future, I don't need to worry about remembering to link it, so, you know, that's the coolness about, or the niceness, if you will, about remembering to just link stuff now. You don't have to worry about it later, and then have to go grab the link, and then it's like, oh, did I get the link there, you know, that kind of stuff. Also, I also just noticed that I do need some rupees for the mini game, so I'm gonna collect. So I might as well pick some up now. Fortunately, I've got enough to just pick them up anyway. But yeah, what else is there? I don't know what else there is really. To be fair, what was I? Hang on, what was I checking for? Oh yeah. Okay. Wow, I've already got all the Deku sticks. Wow. It's been a hot minute since I've actually done anything for this Let's Play. Yeah, it's today's the 5th of November, so I don't remember when the last video was recorded. I don't remember. Obviously, I'll remember when I go check. But obviously, right now I don't keep tabs like that, to be honest. I keep some tabs on stuff. Wow, I only got one. But yeah, I keep tabs sometimes. Like, some of them are specifically dated. Like, I know the very first video I ever uploaded was on the 13th of March 2011. I remember that. That's become sort of like a celebratory date for me as of late. Obviously, I would have celebrated in 2021 the 10-year anniversary, but unfortunately, I was still in a bad place at that time, so I couldn't. But I could have last year, but I wasn't doing videos back then. I can't remember what I did last year, to be honest, if I did do anything. And then this year, I released the Pokemon Gen 1 8th trailer. You know, on the 13th of March this year, and then I actually started that LP on the not on the 1 year anniversary, jeez, on the I think the 13 year anniversary of when my second Let's Play started. So that's why I uploaded it started it on that date, as opposed to any other date, because I don't want to just like have a trailer and then, you know, automatically have it start releasing as well. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to give a little bit of a wait for it. But you know, with that Let's Play, so I figured I'd do that kind of you know, that I figured I'd upload on that date, you know, start on that date, and then just go on from there. It's the same with Gen 2 8th. Yeah, same with Gen 2 8th. I've done similar, well, I've at least done something with it. That date, that one, the trailer went out on the 20th of October, which, to be fair, isn't a serious one, it's more like a meme one. But what it is the reason why I uploaded it on the 28th is because my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh monster has 2,800 attack points and 1,000 defense points, which, if you divide that by 100, the date, at least over here, is the 28th of October. You say it as the 20th of October, as opposed to October the 28th, and so that's my favourite monster's, you know, day, if you will. So that's why I released it on the 28th, and then the 9th of December was actually when I moved here. So that's why I'm releasing it on that date. Well, the 9th or the 10th. 9th is you know, and then the 10th is when I had my first sleep here, my first proper sleep. 2 years ago, anyway. You know. So yeah, that's what That's why I'm going with those dates for Gen 2 8th, as opposed to any other dates, and I'm gonna try and do at least celebratory dates consistently for all of the 8ths and the start dates for them. So that's something to look forward to, if you will. And 10 minutes, okay, I think this is going to be a slightly longer part, but 35 minutes isn't too bad. Or maybe I can do the boss in the next part, yeah. That won't be too bad. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Yeah, definitely, because I'm coming down here for something as well. This is Farore's wind down here. You don't need it, but I like to collect it because it is really useful if you know where to use it. And even then, I don't even use it that often, to be honest. Well, outside of my other Let's Play, my other Ocarina of Time, excuse me, my other Let's Play that I was doing like a while ago now. Yeah, like I still need to get on that. I do need to get back into it when I can. Which I will. I do promise I will get back to it when I can. But for now, for now it's still on hiatus at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, I don't even have magic. Oh. Okay, I need to get magic, but I can get that later. I can't believe I forgot that, to be honest. But yeah, I can get that. Fortunately, Lord Jabu-Jabu is very simple, so I don't need to get that now. But I'll definitely make sure to pick it up for I'll definitely make sure to pick that up for when we go to the Forest Temple, or before we do Adult Link sections, because it's definitely going to be a really important item for that, I think. Alright, so Lord Jabu-Jabu. Yeah, I did this dungeon yesterday actually as well for Ocarina of Time. This other playthrough I'm doing, this glitch file. Which, by the way, this glitch file, it's not too impressive. It's just a swordless playthrough. I'm focusing on the fact that I've got no sword, if you will. That's the main focus. So I shouldn't really be calling it my sword. I shouldn't call it a glitch file. I should call it a swordless playthrough, because that's basically what it is. It's a swordless playthrough. Technically, yeah, it is glitches, but it's not. But it's not like, too impressive, if you will. At the end of the day, so But yeah, here I've actually got some really cool tips and stuff as well to show off. Which I mean, I imagine most people will probably see this video first. I don't know, and I'm not gonna blame people for watching this one first. But in the other one, in the glitch file, in the Swordless file, even I should say, well, you'll see when we get there. Well, if anything, that's actually kind of a nice, I don't know. You'll see when we get there. And yeah, you still keep the mask on and the Deku stick active when you talk to Ruto. That's kind of funny. This lit in a bottle as well, that's actually interesting, because I hear people theorizing about it and whatnot, and it's really odd. Like, not that people are theorizing about it, just it is kind of a strange anomaly, if you will. Like, why is she saying she doesn't know about it, Like, is that completely unfounded? Did she really actually write it, or did she not write it, I don't know, I can't remember too much about what people have said about it, so it's definitely something I'll have to look into when I get a chance. It's, well, I say look into, I mean, I know there's a few theory videos out there, or at least one I remember watching, all the way back when, and I need to watch that again, because I do like their videos, pretty outdated at this point, but well, not pretty outdated. There's still some goodness in it, but still. Yeah, not to say the channel's bad, of course, but you know. All right, now this one is the first real tip I can give. Generically speaking, anyway. So obviously, before you climb this, there's a gold sculpture here, which you can obviously kill and then you know, get their token as you climb up before you press the switch, obviously. But something more impressive. You might think like, oh no, I need to press the switch again because the water rises up and I need to climb up to that ledge. You don't. You actually don't. It's really nice because you can actually just do this. You just line yourself up correctly, assuming you've come up here anyway, which, if you're getting the sculpture taken, you will be. Just line yourself up, and you get across without having to even jump attack. So that's really nice. Obviously, also use Deku Nuts against your bombs. It saves you a lot of trouble. Also, Ruto can hit switches for you, which is really useful as well. Yeah, usually you'd think to use Deku Nuts, Deku Seeds with the slingshot, but you don't need to, you can just use Ruto. Now in here, I think on the other side it's just a business scrub. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just a business scrub. Yeah, that's a bit. That's a sound effect. So there's at least a business scrub over there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's no golden sculpture over there, but for now I'm not collecting them. I will collect them eventually, but for now I'm focusing more so on just, you know, the playthrough itself, if you will, or the free hearts, if you will, even. But maybe I'll come back here eventually. But for now, I'm not going to. I mean, when I come back here, I'll come back here for the sculptures. And I need to remember as well, in this dungeon you actually have to go right. I do know everything else about it. It's just that's always confuses me. That I always muck up on, which is weird considering something later. Also, something cool about the Switch. Well, I can show you in the next one actually. Never mind. What's here? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine. So, something cool, you can just do this. You can just use Deku Nuts to get them to pop out, and also use Deku Nuts to stun them as well. I used to always use slingshot bullets against them for, you know, and always walk near them as well. I remember doing that as a kid. Like, I can't even picture myself doing it. You know, doing that before. But nowadays, I know you can just use Deku Nuts on them. It makes it really easier. So, like, just so much easier. And you get the boomerang for that, which is really nice. By the way, as well, you can complete this dungeon 101%. If you will, in just the first visit. I'm pretty sure it's 101%. And by 101%, in case you don't remember, 101% is collecting everything you possibly can, like all the recovery heart chests and whatnot, and such. You know, stuff like that. Stuff that you wouldn't think that would count, but stuff that counts as something like, say, a recovery chest, right? A recovery heart in a chest, not required for 100%. But for 101%, you know, that's definitely something. You know, that's definitely something that you would want to get for 101%, if you will. Now, another thing as well, this treasure chest, if you don't accept this treasure chest right now, and you go ahead and finish the Ruto section of this dungeon, you are actually locked out of getting that treasure chest. Like, completely. That's what I've heard anyway. Fortunately, I am testing that out on my other file. but you are welcome to test it out as well, and let me know. Well, I say let me know, but obviously I probably will know by the time, you know, but by the time you comment. But yeah, that's something really nice. You know, something, a cool little bit of trivia for you. It's one of the few items in the Zelda series that is, you know, sort of like lockable, if you will, where you can't, where you can lock yourself out of getting it, and therefore lock yourself out of completing the game 101% technically. Because I don't know if dungeon maps and compasses count towards 100%. I've never really checked with those, but obviously, 101%, yeah, they are definitely more than required, because they give you the maps, they give you the compass, you know, they give you locations and whatnot, that kind of thing. You know, it's they're definitely required for 101%. I mean, I guess you could count that as a percentage, if you will. Not a percentage, but I guess you could count that as 100.5%. But it's a really weird percentage to go for, if you will. You know, given that it's like you've got to willingly lock yourself out of such items. You know, I can think of at least one other item that you can lock yourself out of. That being one of the heart containers in Phantom Hourglass, actually. I feel like it's pretty obvious which one it is as well, but I won't say which. But feel free to ask in the comments if you wish. I want the rupees. Jeez, it's been a while since I've played Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, actually. I really need to play them again. I remember as well. Why am I failing at this? I remember before, like I can't remember when this was. Probably maybe 2017, 2018, maybe. I don't remember. I can't give you specific dates. But I remember like doing an ATP run on Majora's Mask, Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, all pretty much at the same time, and I would, you know, kind of keep them all in sync, if you will. You know, the last, you know, I'd always do the last few dungeons at the same time. So if a dungeon, so if there's like, so Majora's Mask has 4 dungeons, 2 sculptures by the way, right here. For example, Majora's Mask has 4 dungeons, Phantom Hourglass has 6 dungeons, and Spirit Tracks has 5. So the last 4 dungeons of of all 3 of those games, I would do at the exact same time. Well, not the exact same, but you know what I mean. You know, I would do them at the same time and keep them all in sync. And then, well, I just remember doing that, and it was quite fun when I could do it. You know, I want to do that again. I want to just do some ATP runs again and whatnot. Like I gotta get on that. I gotta look into something. Am I doing any ATP runs right now? I don't think I am. That was weird. I don't think I'm doing any ATP runs at the minute. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest, if I'm doing any ATP runs or not. But well, it's definitely so. But well, the thing is, I kind of can't really, to be fair. I kind of can't at the minute because I've got like a lot to do, if you will. Like I had a schedule for doing videos in this month, and I'm already technically behind because the idea was like doing like some Pokemon videos together, as well as some like I've got Gen 2 8th to record. I've got, what else have I got to record? I've got this to record. and I've got the other. What's the other one? I've got another Pokemon Let's Play to record, so I've got that to do. And so, you know, I'm trying to get all that sorted, if you will. I'm trying to like do, like, I've got 2 Pokemon Let's Plays and a Zelda Let's Play going on. I'm trying to, and so every 2 days I'm trying to get like a Zelda Let's Play. I'm trying to get 2 Zelda videos done, and wow, and 1 of each Pokemon Let's Play to do. But that's and I'm slightly behind because I've only done 1 of that other Let's Play when I should have had 2 done by now. I mean, I've recorded the second one, I've just not edited it yet, when I should have had it edited as well. Yeah, but that's not neither here nor there. Yeah, that's its own thing, if you will. Yeah, but now I'm doing alright. Not doing alright, but you know, this LP as well. Obviously, I'm doing, you know, like at the moment I'm keeping it in sync, if you will, at the minute, because now I'm getting the 5th, you know, part of it done on the 5th day, if you will. I'm probably going to record tomorrow's part, not tomorrow's part, but I'm probably going to record part 6 tomorrow as well. Part 6 today even. Sorry, this isn't even going up for a bit, so. But yeah, I'll probably record another part of this afterwards. But as for the other 2, I don't know. I'm kind of not in an editing mood, if you will. Not in a mood. I don't think that's a really good idea. I don't like saying it like that. But I've not really been up for editing it. I don't know. It's weird. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do Barinade now, and then I'll end the part after the battle. So it's only 27 minutes, and that's without any cuts or whatever. So I don't even think there are any cuts in this part so far, actually, other than like just the intro bit or whatever. Or even then, that's usually a -3, but then it's a plus 10 seconds. So I don't know. So yeah, it's but yeah, here's Barinade. Yeah, I don't need to use Deck Nuts. There we go. Wow, I got a really good first hit on him there. And Deck Nuts are really good. I can't see him. Wow, I don't think that's happened in a long time, me getting electrocuted by Barinade. And yeah, if you run into him, he actually starts a cycle again, where he gets up again, so he gets up faster, which is really nice. Wow, he got me real quick. Alright, cool. Wow, I finished him off with a normal slash. That's not like me. And wow, I still finished in under half an hour. Last time I checked, it took me roughly about half an hour to beat this dungeon, but now it took me 20 minutes. And although that's without the sculptures, to be fair. So yeah, that's actually going really well. You know what? I guess I will. Oh, I don't need to get more health, do I? I guess I'll do the cutscene then, and then you know, we'll get on with and the part. But yeah, Ruto in the warp zone. That's you don't really see that too often, do you? I can only think of one other time, and that's in Wind Waker. No, I can't think of any. I mean, I guess there's technically one game that does it all the time, that being Twilight Princess, you know, but that doesn't really, I don't know, would that count? Maybe not. I don't know, I don't think it would, because that's your companion. and technically Navi is doing it, going in the warp zone with you every single time in this game. So I don't know. It's I guess it's so, but I mean it's just weird that it's someone else, someone sort of like just there, if you will, you know. That's another thing though. I would love to see what Ruto's journey was. You know, how she went along in the dungeon, if you will. You know. But here's the Sword of Sapphire. Bearing in mind, we have the Kakiri's Emerald, but not the Goron's Ruby. Now that we've picked this up. You obtain the Sword of Sapphire. This is a spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You know what she's talking about, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. Only 1 to go. So the only difference, not that this is a bad thing, but the only difference so far, or at all, is the fact that it says, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. Only 1 to go. That's the only part that's different, if you will. Obviously you can compare it to my Swordless file when that does come out, but yeah, that's something. That's something pretty cool, I think. Now I do need to go get magic, but I'm gonna not do that right now because it is the end of the part, and we need to go save the Gorons next time. So yeah, but yeah, see. Here we've got Kakiri's Emerald, no Goron's Ruby, Sword of Sapphire, and there's still no heart pieces. So that's really nice. And so yeah, I will go. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty interesting, I think. Now it's the end of the part. So thank you for watching. Next time we will be tackling the finishing off the Zelda's cavern, of course, and whatnot, and yeah, that would be a nice little journey right there. Well, we will see it differently, if you will, if that makes sense. Well, of course it makes sense, yeah, duh. Alright, I shall see you then.